Today I'm going to talk about what you need to do with your Jetson Bolt Pro before you take it on your first ride. Pull the Jetson Bolt Pro out of the box like so. Pull down the kickstand so that you can have it upright. The pedals are clearly labeled left and right, so screw them in accordingly. Keep note of the thread, one of them turns the opposite way. If your seat is not tight enough and it's moving like this, undo this clamp. And you're gonna have to hand tighten this a lot more. Clamp it down again, it'll be really tight. Pull up the handlebars and latch it into place. There's an additional plastic slider, hook it up. If you're unhappy about it being too loose, I don't blame you. Easily fixed. Turn it up until it stops. It's tight again. Loosen, turn, tighten. If your handlebars aren't as tight as you want them to be, open this up, hand tighten this all the way. Once your hand tighten all the way, make sure it's in the right position, unscrew this just half a turn. And then when you clamp it down, it's going to be really tight. Screw to tighten. Wrap around. Hook. This throttle has been known to come loose, and you can get to that little Allen key by removing this one first. Okay, so you screw it, you remove it. Once you move it around, you can feel that notch, and then you screw it in tight. Position this back to where it belongs. Be sure this one is fairly tight. You do not want your brakes to be moving. That's why I got one of these longer Allen keys. These reflectors will fall off on you. You see how much it moves? Take it out right now, Allen wrench. Do about 4 full circles. Then they just split apart. You'll need one of these thread tighteners. Vibra-Tite stays forever moist. Thread locker dries up like a stressed out 40-year-old with kids. Spend a little more, you won't regret it. Here's your reflector. Push it so the nut side goes up. Apply some Vibra-Tite or other thread locker. Before you put it back on, there's an angle. It should angle downwards on both sides, okay? You tighten too much and it will break off just like I did right now. So I'm just gonna use reflector sticker in a later video. This one is important. Before you go out, you gotta make sure that your brakes are properly working. Can you see that the calipers are pressing up against the rotors? If it isn't, there's an easy fix. You just turn this and you should see this arm start to move as well. You see, when I'm turning it this way, the arm is going upwards. That means it's just tightening. So your handlebar should be tighter now, and if it's not, you can adjust this handlebar version as well. Once you feel you have enough tension, then you can start tightening it this way. There's 2 pieces, and this piece should go on tight right here, and it keeps it from rotating. Do the same for the rear brakes. And at this point, you're almost ready to go. However, there's just one more thing. Your ride ends if you get a flat tire. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, said a wise man who never warned me about marriage. So I'm going to remove the stem and apply 2 ounces of slime. This will prevent the tire from going flat. And if I get a flat on the road, there's no way I'm going to fix it myself. I'm going to take the bus or I'm going to take an Uber. So let's get started. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you will need the stem removal tool. You have to remove this item right here. That's probably enough. Put the stem back in. This wasn't tight when I first started, so I'm not gonna make it very tight. Now I'll have to inflate my tires again, and this tire is rated for 45 pounds. So I am going to inflate it to 45 pounds. So I'm right about there. That's good enough. So the centrifugal force will coat the tires all around and it'll just prevent punctures. And now I'll be working on the rear tire. And now you are ready for an adventure. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give the video a like, subscribe. See you on the next one. Take care.